好，同学，我们来看一下。Now, the second paragraph here. In rainforests, there are huge trees of 45 meters high. The lowest branches of the trees are about 10 meters above the ground. 好，在雨林里头呢，there are huge trees。记不记得？Some of the trees in the rainforest can be as tall as skyscrapers。就说在雨林呢，刚刚那个 video 里头，他说在The Amazon Rainforest Facts， 就是他讲在雨林当中有一些树呢这么高，它可以跟那个 skyscrapers 一样的高，就是摩天大楼。所以呢，there are huge trees of 45 meters high， 大概有45公尺之高的树哦。你到海事大楼，你可以看到那个外面的树，中间那个树哦，它也是很高，好几层楼，甚至比那个海事6层楼那样子，还要再高哦。好，因为这是在我们这一区哦，但是在雨林它会更高，as like huge trees of 45 meters high. So the lowest branches of the trees are about 10 meters from the ground. 他说，即便是最低的 the lowest branches， 就这些高的树木，它最低的那个 branches 分支呢，分支大概差不多都会从地面 above the ground 一直起来，大概也就是说差不多有10公尺之高哦，就是它的树枝最低的树枝都有10公尺之高。所以 below the trees there's another level of plants that consists of many kinds of smaller trees。他说，在这些树的下面呢 ，there's another level of plants， 还有另外一层的植物 ，another layer of plants。那这些植物怎么样呢 ？consists of， 就是它 are composed of， 就是它呢包括了什么呢 ？many kinds of smaller trees。所以最高的那一层，老师刚才有讲叫 emergent layer， 对不对？它是you can see the tallest trees。And then the canopy layer， 好，这个就是 the canopy layer。is another level of plants。那它有很多不同种比较小的树哦 ，shrubs。那再往下 and flowers。shrub layer or understory， 对不对？它有一些灌木，还有一些花。那 each level of the rainforest is its own world。那每一个 layer， 每一个层呢的那个雨林呢，都是它自己的世界，forms its own world， 有形成它自己的世界。The lower level is protected by the trees above。所以 like the canopy layer, the canopy is like an umbrella, right? It covers, it's like a roof that covers the area. 所以你可以看到说 very little sunlight under the canopy layer， 因为它已经把阳光大概都遮住了，它一个遮影的。所以 the lower level is protected by the trees above。And that's why the temperature 那个温度跟 humidity means the amount of water, or we can call humidity the moisture in the air stay about the same in the lower level。 所以他说呢，在这些树冠层的下面那个温度还有湿度 humidity 就是水the amount of water， 对不对？水的那个量哦，或是 moisture 就湿度、湿气呢，in the air 就 stay about the same， 大概 keep 就保持呢，大概是一样的。所以它的下面的温度跟湿度大概都是一样的 in the lower level。Okay, because it does not receive a lot of sunlight, and the rain was actually is actually not that much in this level, because the canopy level would take a lot of rain, right? 好，这大概就是因为它雨滴有时候在上面，那如果能够透的话，那它就在下头可以灌溉哦，所以它的意思就是说它的湿度的保持大概都是一定的。好 ，stay about the same in the lower level. There's not much sunlight， 因为日光就很少了，因为都是大概树荫嘛。Okay, so in the upper level， 但是在比较上面的话，就是说一个 emergent layer, the sun, rain, and wind often change the temperature and humidity。他说在上面那个层呢，就是露出来的那一层哦，那个阳光、雨水跟风呢，通常都会改变那个温度跟湿度 ，because the emergent layer would receive a lot of sunlight and rain and also the wind。Right? 所以它会改变上面那一层，但是下面的话就很难改，因为 the canopy layer is already there, covers the whole area， 所以就比较少的阳光、雨水跟那个风可以改变它的那个温度跟湿度。Okay, so this is the second paragraph. Now the third paragraph is an amazing animal with animal world lives in the upper level. So where there are trees, there are animals. The living things will live there, right? 有树的话，就有一些动物在里头。所以 an amazing animal world lives in the upper level. 就在上层呢，就你会看到有些动物住在那边。There are monkeys, members of the cat family. Cat family， 好 ，cat family 在这里不当家庭，也不当家人，它当然是什么族，对不对？那科在这里当科，比方说 members of the cat family would include lions， 对不对 ？Tiger 或是 puma， 就会包括狮子啊，还有 tiger 老虎，或者是美洲一些那个美洲狮 puma。So these are the cat family. 所以 members, so there are monkeys. In the upper level of the rainforest, and also members of the cat family， 就是一些猫科的一些成员啊，这些动物，还有 birds of course, they fly high， 对不对？还有所谓 insects, such as bees, butterflies, and many kinds of flies。就还有一些就是鸟类啊、昆虫，比方说蜜蜂啊、蝴蝶，还有很多不同种类的蚊子哦，对不起，苍蝇。Other animals that usually live on the ground also live here. 那有一些住在那个就是 forest floor， 也有可能会住在这边哦。比方说有 mice 是 mouse 的复数 mouse 老鼠，或是 ants 蚂蚁，当然它会爬。还有 even earthworms 老师一直在讲就是所谓的蚯蚓，对不对？现在那个在海大的地面，就可以看到很多干掉的、那个扁掉的那个蚯蚓，都死在那个校园里头。如果你仔细的看 ，so those are earthworms. Okay, so this is the amazing animal world, right? 好，再来呢，我们来看一下the upper level of the rainforest is thick with plant life because the trees are covered with other plants. 他说呢，现在要讲的是 the food, the nutrients for the plants. How do they survive in the rainforest? 他说在上层的这个雨林呢是 thick， 就是很浓密的，就是有着很多的植物的生命哦。因为 the trees are covered with other plants， 因为这些树呢都被其他的植物更上面的植物把它覆盖住。Most plants get nutrients. Nutrients means healthy substances in food， 就是营养的这些物质，就是营养物哦。大部分的植物呢，说得到它们的那个营养的物质是来自地面，from the ground through their roots。好 ，roots 当然就是它们的根部。OK， 好。那再来呢，就是these plants in the upper level take their nutrients from the trees they live on and from the other plants that die there. Okay, now the upper level of the forest again is thick with plant life because the trees are covered with other plants. 所以上面的植物呢被更上面的植物所覆盖住，所以most plants get nutrients from the ground through their roots. 就大部分的植物都是大部分这些树呢都从它们的根部 the roots 取得那个养分 nutrients. These plants in the upper level take their nutrients from the trees they live on. 所以这些的树呢在上层的这些树呢，吸取它们的那个养分，就是取得它们的养分从 the trees they live on， 就是它们自己本身的树，从根部这样吸收养分，还有呢 from the other plants that die there。好，当然还有一些其他的这些枯木，就在那边死掉，比方说，你们看这个哦， 这个叫 This is called the tree trunk， 对不对？树干，那它当然已经倒了，这 means the tree is dead，right？ 所以其他的植物呢，也可以吸收养分，从这些from the other plants that die there， 所以这些呢都是所谓植物的树木的这些养分 ，right？ So the animals in the rainforest need streets so that they can move along the upper level without going down to the ground。 好，是这边呢讲了一个例子哦，就是说这些动物呢，有些动物对不对 ？In the rainforest need streets， 就是有一些通道，对不对 ？The path P-A-T-H， or ways so that they can move along the upper level。所以呢，他们才能够移动，对 ，move along 就往上移动，the upper level 往上移，不必 go down to the ground， 不必说，除非你是 birds or monkeys，you can jump from trees to trees， 对不对？但是有一些动物它没有办法飞行的话，或者没有办法跳跃，所以它们必须有一些通道 to move to the upper level. They don't need if they want to go to another tree. They don't have to go down to the ground and then climb to the other tree. 所以they make paths along the branches of the trees. 他说他们这些小的这些 animals 呢，他们可以 make paths， 他们可以自己制造通道呢 along the branches of the trees， 沿着树枝这样制造一个通道。所以因为他们可以这样做，就树枝互相接触不同的树。So that they can move around it. Now here's the example. 这边有一个例子 A researcher found a path that stretched for 18 meters in one tree. 他说有一个研究者他发现一个通道，那这个通道 stretched 就 extended for 18 meters in one tree. 就在一棵树呢，它就可以延伸到18公尺。所以这个树是很高的很高大 very giant, very huge tree. So this researcher discovered a path made by an animal. 他说 one kind of tiny ant makes a path only 3 millimeters wide. 他发现有一种很小很小的蚂蚁呢，它制造一个通道，那只有多少宽度呢？就是1/1000 millimeters wide， 就是1/1000就是公厘，就1/1000公尺的宽度。So this is an amazing discovery made by a researcher. 好，老师现在要你看的这个 video 呢，叫做 Conserving the Canopy. OK， 好，可以把这个段影片看完哦，老师要你写下心得，也是一样50个字，那把它写在这里的留言哦，把它看完。
Trees are wonderful arenas for discovery because of their tall stature, their complex structure, the biodiversity they foster, and their quiet beauty.I used to climb trees for fun all the time, and now as a grown
好，所以你把它看完之后呢，你就在这里留言，懂吗？留那个50个字以内。那还有呢，还有一个 video 老师要你看的就是这个 Sarawak， 对不对 ？Sarawak 就是 in Malaysia. Now look at this rainforest.But you don't need to leave any messages here. 但是你不需要留言哦。那老师要你留言，这个你也要看。那老师要你留言的是在这里哦，就是这个人explores canopy worlds。你可以看他怎么去爬树哦，然后他说了些什么，这里有中文字幕，那同学可以看一下。那你如果说要了解他英文的话，当然也可以把它那个转换哦。好，这个我觉得不错，请同学能够留言哦，大概等一下老师会在线上，所以那个你们如果留言的话，老师会立刻回你哦，老师也会在这边看哦，所以你有问题可以在这边跟老师联络 OK， 好。